But it was nice because this is the first time I went down there and came back, and both ways, no traffic.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was so fast. I was like, wow.
Why?
Oh, you left early in the morning too,
Yeah.
so that helps.
Yeah.
I was up at 3:30, gone by 4:30 the latest.
Jeez.
And you made it a little over 5 hours almost.
Yeah, and I stopped. I took her out.
Yeah.
We stretched our legs.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
As long as you got here safe, that was the main thing. So,
Yep.
because we don't know how to operate this equipment.
I
I was going to say,
We can't do this without you.
no, we can't. I don't even know what.
I'm
the
sure
plug
Giggles
is.
would have figured it out.
Ah.
She'd be like, hey, how do I change my voice again?
Wait, what about your segments?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were asking about her sex life.
Oh. I mean, how did that go? Just kidding.
Wouldn't you guys like to know?
I'm good without knowing.
Thank you. That's a real friend right there.
I'd like to know what it's like. That's all. It's been so long.
It's been that long you forgot.
I forgot. I don't even know
Poor
what it
Zing.
smells like anymore.
Just grab a package of bacalhau and be like,
But bacalhau has spinach.
Not all. They can
Yeah.
de-spinge them.
They got die spinach.
I've never heard Diespinge before.
You
I don't know, we
guys,
could
come
call
You're
here.
going to have to spell that out for me.
Okay. DESPINHA.
Okay.
In other words, that's deboning, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I like die spinach.
How do you know you're a Portuguese American?
You make the words up.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean still is not a real word?
Yeah.
That's just how my mom said store in English this whole freaking time.
That's how we were raised. Exactly.
I try to correct my parents on certain things like that, even garbage. You know, have you guys say garbage instead of leash?
No, we
See,
say
I didn't know
leash.
what leash was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say
years.
garbage
You know,
in my
my mom
house.
said, well, whatever, take out the garbage. But people, when I met my wife and around her family, leash. What the hell's leash? I didn't know what that was. But
Girl, you're going to put a leash on me?
yeah.
Yes.
Said,
Kind
yeah.
of did.
I like it.
And she took your balls.
I'm still looking for them, but
They're in her purse. I already told you.
You know how many
That's
purses
why-
she's got?
I know. That's why you can never find it.
God, I mean, sheesh.
She's like, I want to buy a new purse. I was like, okay.
I think that's
Another
what
one?
she does. She just moves them around. It's like those things.
Hey, I do like whenever I move to another purse and then months later, maybe a year, I go through that other purse and I'm like, ooh, money,
Isn't that the best?
gift cards. It is the best.
I used to love big purses. It's funny because I just had this conversation down there with my niece, and I got one in Pismo, and it's so cute. It's Western, and it has the long fringe on it, but it's like the satchel purses.
Yeah.
It's huge though, but I'm too short for it. So the fringe literally almost touches the ground because I'm too little for it, and I can't. There's no I can't shorten the strap. But the reason I bought it was because the strap was so cute.
So now what?
I just wear it. And then I'm very careful, there's no puddles. But I
When you go
usually
to the
use my
bathroom,
little
make
one.
Sure you pull your fringe up.
Yeah, that's not like a going out purse. That's for sure. If you're going to go to a bar or something,
Yeah.
maybe a restaurant, you'll get away with it. But
When you go to the bathroom, do you pull up your fringe or you spread it?
Depends. Depends how drunk I am.
What does drinking have to do? I just asked.
because you don't care.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck it.
Your fringe might fall in the water, though.
Yeah. I think she's not getting it.
You think? I thought that a long time ago.
Oh. What if there is no fringe there?
Well, then you don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, I have a funny story.
Oh,
So last Sunday we went and danced in San Francisco, right? And then folklore. Folklore. Anyway, so we were in the parade.
forget what you're going to say. I got my mic all wet.
All of a sudden, she just starts, don't do that because then you're going to fuck us up.
I'm sorry.
Remember when he fucked us up?
Shut up.
Yeah. Okay, so folklore. And we were first we were just walking in the parade, right?
Yeah.
And whenever we were walking in the parade, somebody was talking about like, I don't know, the word amicably was brought up.
Big words again.
And BJ's like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, it's not who, it's a word. Like, it means like friendly. And then he's like, what the fuck? I've never heard that. Stop using big words. So, okay, guys, if I ever have a daughter, her name's going to be amicably, just to...
We'll just call her Amy.
I just want to see the Portuguese try to pronounce that.
Yeah. Well, some of the Portuguese were there, and they were like, what the...
And that's surprising that your parents gave your siblings American names, except for your oldest.
The second one isn't like super American either.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of, but I mean, you and your brother, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that which is good. I mean,
Mine is from Full House. They asked my sisters.
My dad named me.
Your dad named you.
My mom was like, must have been one of his ex-girlfriends. I started laughing. I was like, I don't think he would name me after an ex.
no,
I was like, that's just weird.
the last thing you want to do.
She was just joking.
Although, I did have a neighbor that did that.
What, named their kid after their ex?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Without their significant other knowing until later. They're not together anymore.
Oh,
They did not separate amicably.
is that word friendly? Apparently,
Yeah.
it wasn't a friendly.
They didn't end on good terms.
Yeah, okay, and I have a funny feeling I know these people. Off air. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious to see who it was.
So she named the kid, I'm assuming?
No, he did.
Or he did?
Named the kid.
Oh, he did? So did he name the kid after the one that got away? Because then that's just creepy.
Or after his ex.
One of the. I mean, he got around.
Oh.
Oh.
You know who?
Well, there's a lot in our town. That's why I'm, I don't want to pinpoint who exactly on air, but
The one that used to be right next to me.
That's where you learned all your bad habits.
I learned bad habits from y'all.
the one right next to you, next door.
Used to be.
See, I don't know who the new neighbors were next door to you guys, other than the one to your left. He's still there,
Yeah.
but I don't know the one next. I knew the ones that lived there before, but they moved out after we moved out, so I don't know who's there or was there.
I think you're gonna know who it is.
Yeah, I will once you
Yeah.
tell me. So
Can I say it now?
Yeah, I'll just cut it out. Let's do it.
okay,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, we'll wake up eventually. Hang in there.
I'm tired.
Okay.
Where's the beep?
Shut up.
I took the beep off.
Hey, welcome everybody. This is Papa Tony. Welcome to another episode of Rockin' on the Porch with my co-hosts, Giggles.
He called us whores.
Horse again.
Again, it's been a while. It's been a while.
And good news, she's been elected for another 4 years to the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, Mishi.
Hey, y'all.
Woo! Hold on.
Thank you.
You guys got her for 4 more years.
It was a tough
It was a tough battle.
election.
Yes. I mean, she was going up against 2-year-olds, but she made it. She won.
Wow.
Barely.
Impressive.
Barely.
She still beat him out, so that's pretty good. I'm proud of you.
I don't know if it's because I just shoved him. It was like, you want this candy? Go
Sat in
fucking
front
get
of
it.
them. Oh, man.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Don't start snorting yet, please. What was the last time you did, 3, 4 in a row? It was,
I think it was her cream cheese story.
yeah, you were.
Or
on
your
it.
jokes.
It was something.
The Buddha.
There was another one.
Yeah.
You snorted like
3 or
Yeah, it
4
was 3
times.
times
Like
in a
you
row.
couldn't stop. I said, "Damn." So, that's good.
I love laughing like that. I was actually laughing like that with my mom a couple days ago. I was watching is it Fail Army? It's on YouTube. It's like when people just fall or like just
Oh yeah,
just like random
fails.
videos.
Yeah, like
And it was a guy dressed up like a transformer. And legit, he was huge. I mean, his costume was great. And he takes a picture with the girl, and then she's like, bye. And as she goes to walk away, he turns around, and I don't know if he hit like the crack or something. He's like all big, and then his costume just starts like apart. He just face plants, and he just lays there. And she's like, are you okay? Like she wants to help him, and he's just laying.
You can't get up. That's the problem. Oh, poor guy. Oh, well.
falling and I can't get up.
Well, we were waiting for like our friends to show up at the house, and I got up, and my mom starts laughing. She goes, "You need to go fix your face," because my mascara was like from laughing. I had so like the tears. It was like all shot. I was like, "Damn."
That's funny.
It was funny. It was worth it.
You got to get waterproof mascara next time.
I think I do.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for y'all.
Yep.
Would you rather never see your best friend again, or never speak to them ever again? So never see or never speak to your best friend.
Never see, because then I could still speak to them. Yeah.
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 That one's kind of
Yeah, like if I didn't get to see your face anymore, but I could
Like,
still
you
talk
still
to you.
text them or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
I'd
you
miss
don't
your
want.
face, but
I get it, because I feel like people would find that hard if they could never see them too.
Yeah, I mean, if they move away, that's one thing. But if, but at least you can still communicate. But no, if you're pissed off at them, you're. Yeah, it's not a good feeling. You're gonna.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I agree with Giggles. I'll take the rather not see them than
Yep.
still like them for what they were or still are or whatever.
Very good.
that was easy.
That was a simple one. Finally, you gave us an easy one. Thank you.
Well, I was like curious. I was like, I wonder if Giggles is going to make this harder than it needs to be.
Well,
Sometimes you do that, like a fucking rainbow in a cloud, dude. It's not that hard.
yeah. I mean, we had.
Guys, these are like philosophically deep questions.
I mean, you're not going to.
You didn't have an issue with this one.
Loud. Well, because then I can still talk to them.
But never mind. We're going to get back on the cloud in the submarine, not the submarine, the rainbow. So,
Submarine.
I don't
Wait. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. If I consider my boyfriend as my best friend, then I'd rather see him and not talk to him again.
yeah, but that's a boyfriend. But
We all know why.
No, can you please clarify for us?
say that again. You caught me off guard. Repeat the question.
She's reconsidering her answer.
If I consider my boyfriend my best friend,
Okay.
then I'd rather be able to see him again rather than ever talk to him again.
Okay.
Because she's only going to use him. For one thing.
And one thing only.
He
We don't need to talk.
just shows up at the door with a pizza box.
You know, we call those people
What?
fuck buddies. That's all they are.
Yeah.
Well,
I had a cousin.
Giggles.
I had a cousin who was in that situation. She was divorced, and
Hey, as long as she was happy.
She had no problem. She said, "Hey, I just call him. He comes over and goes away when it's done. That's it. No ifs, no buts, no nothing." So
No
I couldn't
strings.
do that.
some people they just yeah. Oh well,
I think I would have a hard time with that too.
Yeah.
yeah. There's no emotional attachment to this kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, or even if like you start getting emotionally attached, but they're still like,
yeah,
They don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it's
they
sad.
know they're
That's
there
hard.
just to
Or like they won't
perform
leave.
a job, and that's it.
You're like, why aren't you going home?
Yeah, that's true. It could lead in, yeah.
And they start getting comfortable. You're like, no.
I know. I don't want you here. Get out of here. Yeah. No.
So I gotta go.
Yeah.
why are we quiet?
I don't know. That was weird. I thought you were gonna say something.
No.
Looking at her, I thought she was going to do something.
Yeah. You looked like you were like working your way up to something.
Oh, that's all right.
A fart. Just kidding.
How do you always have to turn everything into shit around here?
Because I'm the shit, okay?
Ooh, he got you there. Yeah, it's a. I think that's the best sign language.
Yeah, see, that's scary. You guys can do it from both ends. That's not right. It doesn't
You're
give
jealous.
A guy. Well, that's true, but still, I know. You're down there, and all of a sudden you get one in your face. That's not good.
It's not like we could do it on purpose.
I don't know. Sometimes I think they can.
Can you queef on command?
No.
You can queef on command. It just happens. It's the air that gets trapped in there.
Yeah.
How does air get in there? That's what I like to know.
Do I look like a gynecologist? I don't
Well,
fucking think
I don't
so.
know.
I just know it's whenever the guys push air in there.
Yeah. Maybe he's giving it a blowsy. He's all.
I think you gotta use a little bit more of your imagination here.
Well,
Papa Tony.
in the directions for CPR, they don't say what lips to blow on, do they?
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
They don't have a picture saying use this lips or those lips. You
Okay, actually, it's called mouth to mouth for a reason.
it's lips
Not
to
lip
lips.
to lip.
Shut up. In my book, it's lips to lips. Because I like to lip sync.
Please.
Y'all are crazy. I love it. Keep it coming.
That's what she said.
I try.
Oh man.
Question.
All right, you guys ready to help some people out?
Yeah.
I
What was
guess.
our
I don't think I added it yet.
right?
That's for him. I didn't. Okay, anyways.
Do you know how perfect that is? Though we're gonna help people, and I just did that. Oh my god!
I love that you have no faith in us whatsoever.
I want to apologize
No, I have faith.
for our energy. Please help us. Send whatever angel, even if it's the archangel. Send
Oh my
somebody.
God.
Somebody.
You know what's sad is that we really do try to help these people.
Hey, and sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Hey, we-
Sometimes I'm proud of us. I'm like, fuck, look
we
at
We
us.
helped that one who wanted to walk around the
Naked,
and
yeah.
that was her best
Or
advice.
he.
And now I'm still thinking it's a she, that she's enjoying it, and I'm happy for her. So
Well, I was because obviously, like some of my friends don't listen because they're like, you just talk way too much as it is. We don't need more of you.
Oh.
So I was laughing because I was telling them. My other friend was asking me. She's like, "How's it going? Like, I haven't had time to listen. It's not blah blah." And I go, "Dude, we started doing advice." And she's like, "What?" And I was all, "Yeah, we really try to help people." I was like, "I don't know how good we do." And she starts laughing. I go, "We had one that updated us, and I told them about naked but not afraid." And they were like,
And then they're like, it was me.
"Oh, could you imagine?" So my brother just looked at me. He's all, "What's their name?" And I was like, "Sometimes they don't want to use their real name, so they'll make one up." And he's like, "That's fucking awesome."
but you know what? We do actually try, and I think we do give good advice sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, not all the time, but most
I think
of
it's
the
what we
time.
would do.
Yeah, I mean, we're here to help. Try. So.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're free. We don't cost nothing, so it's not like you're paying a psychiatrist for advice. So
For them to ask, how does that make you feel?
yeah, yeah, and we don't even have a couch. So, oh well. Okay, dear. I'm sorry, we got off track here.
All right, let's help Bianca. Hi, Bianca. She put, I could really use your help. I want to pull off a surprise for somebody in my life, but here's the thing. They are incredibly hard to surprise. They always seem to figure things out, no matter how sneaky I try to be. Do you have any tips or advice for actually pulling off a surprise for someone who's basically a detective when it comes to these things? I want to make it special, but I'm running out of ideas.
Well, I guess the closest thing I could come up with is by no means don't wait for whatever date or something, like if it's their birthday or anniversary or something, just don't get too close to it, because he's going to suspect something, or they are going to suspect something. I just do it out of the, randomly, and this way they have no clue whatsoever. Don't I would. I mean, even though your birthday may be a month away or whatever, just do it. Surprise them. Oh, surprise! It's not your birthday yet, but here it is. But yeah, that's tough, especially if it's somebody who can
Who's
smell
observant.
something's going on, and you can tell sometimes.
Well, some people
know.
just give it away.
Yeah.
They're like, what?
Yeah, or they start.
Don't look
asking,
at my phone. You're like,
or
dude.
they start asking stupid questions like, where you want to, what's your favorite food, or where, you want to see this or you want to see that, and some out of, no, I would just surprise them out of doing. Don't wait for it. At least that's my opinion.
You're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Yeah.
Either somebody has to do it, or you have to be that distraction.
Or like you said, have somebody else do it for you, but you're the one that planned it this way. He doesn't suspect, or they don't suspect you. So yeah, that's actually that's a better.
Because like
Get
what I'm
friends to
thinking,
invite them.
yeah. So what I'm thinking is you're gonna have somebody that's gonna have to like if there's decorations involved, stuff like that. You're gonna have to plan that in advance, and then either with him or her. I don't know. I think I would try to do something like that's not obvious, but would get them out of the house for a while. Like, oh, hey, you need to take your mom to a doctor's appointment. Because that gets them out of the house for a few hours. Or the vet. Something to where because I feel like when you recruit the best friend and the best friend's like, hey, let's go out. Let's go do that. No, we need to go this day, but we need to go at this time. Like, I feel like they kind of give it away.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, every time they try to do that to me, I was like, all of a sudden you want to go to the beach? I'm good.
Yeah, you don't want to waste your time planning on something and they refuse to show up.
Yeah.
That's you got to be careful. No, I kind of agree with you. I have somebody else do it for you.
Yeah.
And you kind of just, I didn't know nothing about it, So really,
Even if you did something like you love the beach or the mountains or something like that, and you could, you'd be like, hey, why don't we just get away for a couple hours? Like, do you want to go do this, or would you rather do this? So kind of like have them plan that part, so that way they feel like they're not as suspicious. So like if it was me and they were like, hey, let's just go to the beach for a few hours. Like we don't even have to go to the water. Like we can go put our feet, but if you want to go lay out, we can. If not, don't worry. Like I like to walk around the pier, stuff like that. And then you have plenty of time for somebody to set up the house or wherever you're going to have your party.
Yeah. Because that could be like your, wait, this is your celebration thing. Let's go away.
Yeah. Let's just do us two,
I like that idea.
Yeah.
and not everybody likes surprises too. That's the thing. I guess I fall in that category. I don't like to be surprised, but some people enjoy it. So
I like good surprises, not bad ones.
well, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
I'm like
you
this.
never know how it's going to turn out. Though,
Yeah.
So. Ugh.
Good luck.
Yes, Bianca. Let us know what happens.
I'm sure it'll go well.
I think so. I feel like the number one mistake that people make is that they try to force it.
Yeah.
And that's the worst, because then you start acting suspicious, especially like if your phone goes off and they do see something, just be like, oh yeah, so-and-so is planning a party for so-and-so.
Yeah, don't sneak
Don't
around
be like,
the
don't look
back.
at my phone. What are you doing? And then
yeah.
don't put a lock on your phone if your phone doesn't have a lock.
Yeah.
That's like, don't do like suspicious shit like that. Just naturally handle it. Because I'm sure you're not with them 24/7.
No. But you might have to get somebody else
Yeah.
another partner to do the crime too. So
Oh yeah. You can't do it all by yourself.
no. So, well, good luck, dear.
Good luck, Bianca. Okay, our next question is from Brett. Brett says, I spend a lot of time commuting to and from work every day, and honestly, it's starting to feel pretty monotonous. Did I say that right?
Monotonous.
Yeah, whatever giggles. Thanks, Brett. Showing my reading skills. I usually just listen to the radio or scroll through my phone, but it's getting old fast. Do you have any suggestions for how I can make my daily commute more entertaining or enjoyable? I'd love to actually look forward to that part of my day instead of dreading it.
Listen to us.
I I think that's the best advice you've ever given me.
Yeah, that's it. That answers that question.
Brett, what more do you want?
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God. He's like, that's not why I wrote it.
I'll drive off.
He's like, I have been listening to
Yeah.
you. That's why. No.
Yeah, but is he driving like an hour to work or something? That
Yeah.
that bumper to bumper stuff that gets
It gets old
It
fast.
gets old fast. I don't know how people who live in this valley, work in the Bay Area, and do this every day and coming home. You spend half the day on the road, and I don't know how they can do it. For the extra money, it's not worth it. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. But, oh, man. Well, the problem is, what can you do if you're driving? Because you can't be distracted. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I had a guy flip me off one time on a motorcycle. And I don't know, he was, how the motorcycles drive in between the vehicles, and he hit the front of my truck, and I mean with his hand, not with a motorcycle, and I didn't do nothing wrong. It's like, dude, what's your problem? So you don't want no road rage. Yeah, so you got to be careful. But man,
Did you hear about my mom that got flipped off?
yes, she
was in the no-no room because there was a car parked across the street. She looked out the window and she was like, she didn't know if his truck had broken down. And he looks at my mom and he just flips her off and then drove off. My mom's like, I was in my own home, minding my own business. She was getting ready to leave for church. She said it ruined church for her.
Oh well, poor thing.
Poor thing.
Well, I mean, of course, everybody listens to music or whatever, or podcasts like you said, but, oh, man.
But you can only listen to so much. Like,
exactly.
I think you have to go through it, with podcasts. If you know a trip's coming up, but see, it's hard because it's work, so it's a Monday through Friday type thing. If that's his schedule. You know what I actually did on this road trip? This is the first time I didn't listen to music.
So what'd you do?
Books on tape.
Okay, I was going to say that.
Yeah, and
I was
honestly,
Googling.
it really made a difference because before I knew it, I was like, oh shit, I'm already passing Tulare. Oh shit, I'm already approaching the Grapevine. Oh damn, I'm already through LA. Like, because I would get lost in the book.
Distracted, yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, let's be honest.
I never had experienced one of those book things. I don't know why. I never. Tried.
I just found them on YouTube.
Audiobooks are good because then they I think because it's a story, it's keeping you engaged and you can picture things, and I don't know.
Like if you're into true crime, you can do true crime genres or romance or whatever you're into and switch it up, and maybe even some self-help, stuff like that.
Or I mean, is he commuting to work by himself, or does he go with other people?
That was another suggestion.
Yeah,
Carpool.
Carpooling, because this way, if 1 week it's you, 1 week it's them, but when you have somebody to talk to, it makes the trip go by faster.
Or at least
it's not
make
boring.
a phone call and
Yeah. I mean, if you have somebody to talk to, well, we did that trip. Remember when your friend left her, what was it, earbuds?
Oh yeah, we went to Thornton.
Yes, and here was what, an hour away, and it seemed like between me and you talking, before we realized we were already there. It's like shit. We made the whole trip. We didn't even, it was that fast. So. It was fun, actually. It was very fun that day. So
yeah, it depends. You have to have the right person with you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
But
That's like my mom and I. Like when we go, we take this. So we'll have our coffee and then we just chit chat, and next thing we know, we're already pulling into the dairy down there.
if you have somebody to talk to, it makes any trip a lot faster. So that I would, either that or get an inflatable doll and put it in your passenger seat and have somebody to see the faces of the people looking at you. That would keep you entertained for a while. Don't roll down the window so she won't fly out, but other than that, we're good.
Yeah, or schedule some phone calls.
Yeah. No, find, carpooling, I think that'd be, if you have somebody from the same job location, that'd be cool.
Like my friend called me. I was still almost 2 hours out. I was on the 5. And she was like, hey, just wanted to wish you, safe trip. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in about 2 hours. And I didn't get off the phone with her until I pulled up to your house. And I was like, hey, I'm already here. And she was like, oh, shit. She just called to say a quick hello. We had hung out the night before. And then,
talked for 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Yeah. But you didn't get distracted, which is good, though. I mean, that's the whole thing. You got to be careful. But, Yeah, took your mind off the road, and before you realized it, it made the trip easier.
Yeah.
No, that's
I was laughing because I was like, dang, everybody's calling me this trip. My dad called me.
well, they didn't want you to leave.
He's
That's
like,
the thing.
the car was gone. I was like, I told you. I was all, I'm not going to wait for you to.
When I used to make those trips, I would get up super early in the morning and out the door. I was like you. I don't want to fight traffic in the morning. I'm sorry.
Well, with the construction and
No,
stuff,
no,
I was
no,
like,
no. I'm out of there.
yeah.
I don't miss Southern California. No, thank you. I'll take our little Mayberry town and enjoy it.
Mayberry
I
town.
almost going to say hillbilly town, but Mayberry.
Can be certain areas.
No, we're not. We're not. We still have our teeth. Most of us. Even though I lost one already, but I'm getting there. So,
All right, so we're gonna say playlist, make phone calls, podcasts,
Podcasts,
audiobooks.
probably does
And
a
you
lot of the
don't-
stuff, but
Yeah, you don't have to. Well, because I always knew about audiobooks, but I never got into it. And actually, just recently, I was like, I tried it out, and I was like, wow, this is like because I feel like I'm engaging with somebody in the car with me still. It's not just me.
Yeah, and I think because it's a story and it's like keeping you on the edge of your seat kind of thing. You're like, oh, what's next?
it was like
I even had to rewind sometimes because I was like, wait, did that just happen? Because I'd get distracted by something like changing freeway.
it was.
Yes.
It was like years ago. This is before you guys' time. It used to be a guy on the radio named Paul Harvey, and he
In relation to Steve Harvey.
no, this was a white old man, but
Polar opposite.
it was story time. You know, he would talk about, and you had to listen to it because it was always about some famous person or somebody in the news that whatever, and he would tell the story. And it's like about a 2 to 3 minute little story, but you would have to listen to it because at the end he would say, "This was so and so," and you'd be blown away because you would not guess who it was until the end. But you were attached to the radio
Yeah.
just to listen to even though it was short, not compared to today's, but it was Paul Harvey time every day, and I enjoyed listening to him because I wanted to know who the hell he was talking about. But you had to
That's
listen to
good.
the whole story. You had to listen to the whole thing.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was talking to somebody down there and they were telling me that they got back into, remember the crank calls, the crank anchors?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, yeah, because traffic is horrible down there right now. So it's taking them, instead of 15 minutes to get home, over an hour and a half.
Yes.
That's how bad it is. And this is before the
And
stadium's
that's
up.
costing them money too because you're
Yeah.
tied up in
Wow.
traffic with fuel costs and
Which
everything.
stadium is it?
They're
a new-
building the stadium for the Olympics, literally right down the
Oh,
street
okay.
from the dairy.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyways, he was telling me that he listens to Crank Anchor. He's like, the crank calls. He's all, man, they're funny as shit. He's all, I haven't heard this shit in like
Good idea.
years.
Comedy.
Comedy, yeah. I used to do that back when I would come by myself too.
Or Stupid Criminals. I love Stupid Criminal
Yes.
stories.
Now, comedy I think, is the best because it makes you feel good.
Yeah, and what I like is like if you do it like on Pandora or like a playlist like that, or make your own, then you can hear different comedians. It's not just the same person.
Exactly. So,
Well, Brett, let us know if we helped you.
yes, Brett. Good luck.
Thank you, everybody, for submitting your questions to us. If you want to leave us a comment or have a question for us to answer for you, reach out to us on any of our platforms that we're on, and we hope that we can help you in the future. Now make me laugh. She's so dramatic.
I swear.
She does the mic drop and didn't even tell the joke.
I did mic drop. I was like,
Okay, guys. Yesterday, I wore something from 5 years ago, and it still fits. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, it was a pair of socks, but hey, we got to be positive.
You gotta start somewhere.
You got to start
yeah,
somewhere.
somewhere.
I love that. I'm impressed that the socks lasted 5 years.
Well, that me too. Especially with my feet. My wife said, hey, we should try Greece for our 25th anniversary. I replied, I think we should stick with KY jelly, dear. Yeah, I agree with that one.
I drank
I
it
did
the wrong
too.
time. Yeah.
But I'm talking.
That's why I didn't pour
I don't know
coffee out.
why.
Okay.
This is just a really good drink. It's
It is.
really
Oh, it's
good.
It
refreshing.
is. It's
Yeah.
very good. Okay, this is a question for you, Giggles.
Oh boy.
What do you call the foreskin on gay guys?
I don't know.
Mud flaps.
Oh! I got it.
Whoa.
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 Oh. And last but not least, I bet the reason they call it almond milk is because nobody could ever say nut juice and keep a straight face.
I would. I'd be like, give me a cup of nut juice, please.
Gosh.
We should go to like Starbucks and do something like that.
Let me have some nut
Can you
juice.
replace the milk with nut juice, please?
Knowing my luck, he'd fucking jack off in the cup.
Oh!
Be like, not
Do it,
that.
lady, do it,
Almond. Almond.
Yes. Almond. And a little piece of advice, guys. A human came out of a human because a human came in a human.
Oh,
Think about that.
that's
True.
fascinating.
True.
That's a lot of coming.
That's
And going.
and yes,
Hey,
that's a lot of.
so you also realize that women, whenever they have boys, they literally grow a penis in them.
That's true.
And then like, you know, if they have their husband, and then they have their husband, and then they have their like 1 or 2 boys or whatever. Okay, for example, my friend, it's her husband and then 3 boys in the house. So they say, you know, literally every male in the household has had their penis inside of her.
So that.
That's so fucking
So
gross.
It's so gross.
if she's pregnant with a boy and they're having sex, is that considered a gangbang?
Or a sword fight.
Oh, this is a lot of.
You brought it
You
up.
brought it up.
Sorry, you started it.
I did not start it.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
I did. Shut up.
Yes, I
You
did.
told yourself to shut up.
Yes, I told myself to shut up.
Oh,
Back
my
to you, Miss
God.
Giggles.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, you get the angel. Yeah, I get the.
Hey, I like yours.
Okay.
Well,
Your favorite word. You can't say
Whale.
whale.
Whale. I know. That's like, I
get.
get an accent out of nowhere.
Well.
Did you see the whale outside? They're like, there's
Where?
no
There's
ocean.
whales
We're in the
outside.
forest.
Oh, you mean the whale?
The whale.
She can't.
I have
say-
to drop my voice and say, well.
Whale.
She can't say well.
No, it's
Well.
The water whale.
Oh, the water well.
Yeah. But I say whale.
Oh, it's the wet.
Got the
well.
different pronunciation.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm going to do that on the next episode. I came across something. Okay. I forgot.
You come
Okay.
across a
Come
lot
across
of
a
these.
lot of things.
Anyway, guys.
Last
So-
week it was stains on your pants, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Cream cheese.
No, that was
Supposedly cream cheese.
Yeah.
that was already a few weeks ago. Okay, guys.
Well, I
I
know.
learned my lesson. I don't put cheese
You know what's funny?
over the hole.
You know what's funny?
Why-
She
why are
even
you
licked
putting
her
cheese
hand.
on
in.
the hole.
Well, because it was. I was in a hurry, okay?
That's
And it was all melty, and I was
So-
like. And then I was like,
Yeah. I ate a bagel and I thought about you and I was like, fucking giggles. But mine was peanut butter.
like to stick your tongue in the hole of a bagel. When
you
it
didn't
is
want
string
nuts
cheese.
between
I
your
don't think
legs?
I've ever done that.
Yes. What? You got nuts
You
in
didn't
your
want nuts
bagel?
between your legs?
No, thank you.
Not even peanuts.
Not when it's peeing.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so I don't have.
He's all moving along.
I'm mixing it up a little bit this week. It's been a while since I've given you new slang words,
Yeah.
and I was going to give you more new slang words next week, but now I'm going to do something else that I came across because I think it's hilarious.
Very
But
good.
anyway,
There you
new
go.
slang words for today.
I'm good at this game.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what? Do you know what brain rot means?
Brain
rot.
rot. Like you're rotting your brain?
No, it means you're.
But how so? Like, you know.
Does it mean you're stupid?
Like watching too much TV?
Okay, I mean, not bad. Okay, so
I have my hand on my hip and I I didn't mean to be
it's
so
the
aggressive.
the state of feeling mentally drained by low effort entertainment or social media, so like binge watching, doom scrolling, etc. Or it's difficult to think. What did I write there? To the
Our writers on our program need to step it up 'cause we can't read their program.
You know what we need to do, like the
need to get
TV
some-
shows
Yes.
where they have like the cue cards
teleprompter?
and be like,
Yeah.
oh
we
yeah,
need
we
that.
can get you a teleprompter.
Yeah.
Don't
so
you
anyway,
guys have
sorry.
one? You guys
Yeah, we do. Okay. So, but yeah, even like to the point of it's difficult to think about anything else. So, in a sentence,
So they're hooked on something. That's all they think about.
right, and then it like rots their brains. It's brain rot. Like, oh.
So it's
God,
like
you know.
videos that like the little kids watch. Where I'm
Over.
like,
Yeah.
why is your
TikTok
child?
when they're like
Yeah.
doom scrolling through TikTok. I stayed up all night scrolling on TikTok, and now I've got brain rot.
You know, that is addicting, though. Yeah, I see the point because you don't realize it before you know it's 2-3 hours later and you're still on the stupid phone
Yeah.
looking at stuff. That I can see that happening.
Yeah, but not
It
sleeping.
happens to me. Well, I don't do it in bed so much, but
Well,
yeah.
that's
Well,
what
you
you're
know you
supposed
don't do it in
to.
bed.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing in
Whoa.
bed. Either
Yeah.
way, other than sleep.
It's the one place you're supposed to do it.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes it's good to be a little adventurous.
I don't scroll,
Oh.
but I might.
So Giggles, you want to expand on that thought?
I think everybody knows how to be adventurous. You know, there's cars.
Oh,
There's
motorcycles, huh? That's how
Secluded-
the light broke.
secluded nature. He had to put new. Oh wait, yeah, he put new lights. Yeah, it looks good.
Heavy duty ones. I
See,
hope.
like I
Smaller. My leg won't kick it.
You know, you should tell your boyfriend just the
my leg won't kick it. She's
just
kicking
for
her leg,
safety,
dude.
Had him get you a sidecar.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh what?
Yeah,
Sidecar.
sidecar. So you can
Oh,
wear your little helmet and be,
Little
goggles and
I like that idea.
You see Giggles with the scarf all.
yeah, just
Yes!
yes.
It's like
the guys-
Snoopy or
And then
something.
if you piss him off, he'll just pull the pin so he keeps going straight.
And he's like, oh no!
He drops you off at home. All he has to do is pull the pin, and you roll right into your house, and he keeps going. He doesn't know.
That's all. You broke the car.
That would be fun.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Okay, I'll have to tell
Do
him
they
how
have
to
them
do it.
back there? I don't think
I don't
so.
think I've
never
seen that there.
them. I don't
Me
think
either.
I've seen them on the road once in a blue moon.
Yeah,
but
it's
you don't
rare.
see them. It's very rare. But oh well, that's interesting.
That would be
That'd be
fun.
fun.
That
though.
would be.
That'd be scary though.
I think so.
Yeah, because I wouldn't trust him too close to the line and your car's coming or
Yeah.
something.
Terrifying, the
Yes.
driving there. Maybe that's why they don't.
Yeah, I know there is different. The roads aren't that wide. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, so now you know what brain rot is. Do you know what Italian brain rot is?
Italian?
Tired
Is that
of
something that would
pasta?
make you sharp?
No, that's sharp
Sharp.
cheddar.
I don't know.
Pasta?
I was thinking Italian is or no, that isn't
Tired of eating
Italian
pasta.
brain rot?
Italian?
Italian.
Oh, I thought you said talon, like a nail.
No,
Like
Oh, no, no.
Italian.
that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like sharp.
Italiano.
Ooh, I like Italianos.
Me too.
Yeah, window licker. I told them that down there, and they were like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said it was licking windows, and they were like, "Did she lick anybody?" And I was all, "She says no."
I did it because there was a window, okay?
Why were you licking the window?
Because the guys were hot.
Yeah.
That's only for people on short buses.
My bestie with testes was like, "They're not that hot," because he's not Italian. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Somebody's jealous.
Like, why are you jealous? You don't even know her.
Everybody's got their own taste. Yeah.
Okay, so Italian rot.
Italian brain rot.
Is that like watching them? Like,
Yeah, I mean, if it's,
I don't know. Like, I don't.
yeah.
I don't.
What do they
It's
binge
actually,
watch?
it's pretty stupid. Like,
But go ahead.
Does it have to do with pasta?
no.
Oh, okay.
So, it's a recent internet meme consisting of absurd, often AI-generated images of characters with names that don't make sense. For example, a couple of the famous ones, Bombardino Crocodilo and Ballerina Cappuccina.
I don't even know what that is.
So they're obsessed with Italian brain rot, and they're just like, oh, put on some Italian brain rot. Oh, Italian brain rot. It's really dumb. So
I think my brain.
I feel like I just got dumber.
Yeah.
guys, this generation.
Is this considered brain rot?
It's all becoming AI now. That's the problem.
Yeah,
You don't know
So
what's real.
yeah,
What
here's
is
some of the
brain
AI
rot?
characters from Italian brain rot.
Okay, but they're kind of cute.
They are kind of cute.
They got
but
cute eyes. I like the little cow down
So
there.
they like to watch that all day long.
on TikTok,
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's safe. I
Is
mean,
this adults or children?
teens,
Teens.
okay.
some children, I think.
Well, it could probably get into adult stuff.
It's like an
That's the problem.
anime.
Yeah, kind of.
I feel like anime's a little more superior because they actually have like stories.
Yeah. And this maybe is just so new too. That's just
It'll probably
That's interesting.
yeah.
technology is going too
There's
fast.
some more Italian brain rot. I think that's ballerina cappuccina.
So that's what a hot
Oh my
dog-
God! So is the top of her head a cappuccino?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. And what is he?
He's the coffee bean. Just kidding. I don't
no,
know.
Probably. You're
I
right.
don't know.
I don't know.
No,
I
he's a
thought he was a
shark.
hot dog.
He's a what?
Oh, there's a crocodilo one. He's a shark.
He's a shark?
Yeah.
How is he a shark?
He's a,
She's got kids already?
this
Oh,
guy's a shark.
Oh no, I was
talking
talking
about
to the baseball bat.
Oh, he's a baseball bat. See now.
Right? Is he a
now-
baseball bat?
Whoa, she's getting around.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of wood that she got there.
He's got a wood.
Look at-
He's got
She's
a
a lesbian
wood.
in that one because that one's fishy, and then she got herself a nice long piece of wood.
And he's
That was
dark.
good.
He's dark.
Look,
too.
he's even holding it, and it's like goes over his shoulder. Look how long his wood is. Okay, I'm getting too into this Italian brain war. I'm making up a whole fucking scenario here.
Okay, so cappuccino has milk in it, right?
Yes.
So did you know that in Italy you're only allowed to drink cappuccinos in the morning?
They don't
Why
serve them
can't
in
you
the
have it in
afternoon.
the afternoon?
You can, but then people look at you weird. They're like, and some people will refuse it.
What do you...
You can
Wait,
have
so if I
espresso.
asked for one...
espresso,
I don't like the little baby espressos. I need like
Yeah,
a
but
cup of... like.
if it has
big
milk
mug.
in it, then no.
That's stupid. I'm sorry.
That's
But they're
funny.
starting to get used to tourists, and they're like, fine. But
I
like,
mean, you know what? If they're paying for it, you give them what they want.
well, that's why some people don't care anymore. But like, some people will serve you, but then they'll like roll their eyes at you, like you're ridiculous.
You know what? There goes your tip. That's one thing.
Yeah, there you go.
I
No
mean,
tip.
then again, they're not. I don't know about Italy, but in the Azores, they're not used to tipping,
There too.
and
Some
so
people
it's kind
tip.
of like when we give them something, what's this? It's for you, and I feel sorry for them because we're used to doing it here, but they're very grateful. But I don't know about that. If you're tipping, yeah, you better damn right make me something
Yeah.
good. Shit.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway,
But I bet
yeah.
like their espresso tastes so good too.
It's the real
Everything
stuff.
tastes
it's
good.
the
I
real
don't like
stuff.
coffee,
yeah.
but I know people over there were like, "This is amazing."
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not-
see, I'm surprised because I feel like the milk will dilute it, so it's not as strong.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised that they would have something so strong in the afternoon.
well, it'll keep you up all
But
night.
I guess that's why they're up
Yeah.
late too.
Yeah.
Well, if they're like
Yeah.
us in the Azores, nobody goes. The party starts at 1 in the morning,
Yeah.
so you better stay up all night. So
Oh yeah, there was a hotel in Venice that I was waking up in the morning, and there were people coming back to the hotel.
that's how it is.
Yep,
Yeah.
they had
They
a
know
full
how to
night of
party.
partying,
Do
yep.
they like the bars don't close there? Do they?
I don't know. I mean, during the day,
Yeah, they have to for probably
For lunch,
cleanup
right?
and whatever.
Yeah.
So.
really like the morning, yeah.
Oh well, very good. Dear.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Okay, I'll have more of those for you.
Thank you.
I can't believe I got so involved in those pictures.
Yeah, as soon as you
I was
saw
very
some wood-
invested. I was like, wait
yeah,
a minute.
you saw some wood.
I got
turned
excited.
on.
That was some piece of wood.
Well, fuck, dude. Look at if it's
Yeah, if he's
look, it
holding
goes over
like
his
this,
shoulder.
yeah. Well, I mean,
He's holding it like, yeah. That's why she's so creamy.
well, yeah.
That's what it
You see the
is.
size of the hole she has on top of her head, though? You need a big piece of wood to fill that hole.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready for today's weird animal?
Let's do it.
I want to show you the picture first, and I want you to guess what the name is.
Oh my God!
Is it like a rabbit squid?
No,
No.
it's a squid family, octopus.
Is it
family
squid or octopus?
with ears?
It's an octopus.
Octopus.
With ears. I mean, I've seen a puss with flaps before, but that
I've
one's
never
pretty.
seen one with ears. That's so
I've never seen an octopus with
fascinating.
ears.
So this one is called the Dumbo octopus.
Oh.
And it is because of Dumbo. Like,
Yeah.
Where do they get the ears from?
they're not ears, they're actually fins.
Really?
But they're
Never seen
they're
that one
shaped like
before.
ears. That's why they're called Dumbo. Like,
I never seen an octopus.
me
with
either.
ears.
It's so cute.
So cute.
So they ink you.
No, I don't think this one inks.
Oh my
look at the
gosh,
little
they
orange
look
one.
fake.
I want one.
Right?
How do you hate that?
You can't. Only monsters would hate something like that.
Yeah,
Look
but how big do they
so
get though?
cute.
How big do
Actually,
they?
I don't know that.
Oh, because
It's not on your cue card?
that's something that's going to kill
No,
you.
it didn't have that in my facts, and I didn't think of that. Here, let me see.
They don't look very big though.
They don't.
No.
But the little baby one is so
Well, they
cute.
probably got different varieties.
Yeah. So actually, this one is. Okay, hold on. Look at that picture.
Oh my god.
That's a baby one.
So it you guys have to look up Dumbo octopuses.
Yes, highly recommend.
There are about 17 species of Dumbo octopus that belong to a group called umbrella octopus.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they are able to float with an umbrella-like look to their mantle. How big are Dumbo?
The little baby's tentacles didn't come
I
in
know,
yet.
they
It's
haven't.
just so round and
So
so
he just
cute.
has to.
They are about 7.9 to 12 inches in length.
So they're not very big. They're
Yeah.
tiny.
However, the largest recorded Dumbo octopus was an impressive 6 feet long
Oh,
Whoa.
that's
and weighed 13 pounds.
well.
Wow.
They're just so cute. Some of them are a little ugly, but for the most part, they're cute.
Some of them are ugly.
Okay, so Dumbo octopus. They are rare deep sea octopus. Oh, I already said, named after Disney's flying elephant, due to its ear-like fins. They have bell-shaped bodies, webbed arms, ears like fins that protrude from the eyes. They use their fins to swim around and hover above the ocean floor. They are propelled by their fins instead of shooting water like other octopuses.
Oh.
I didn't realize that. Like other octopus to get around, and it makes sense. Like that's why they go. Shoo, shoo.
Yeah.
They're shooting water.
Yeah, they're squirters.
Yeah, they are. They're professional squirters.
Squirters, yeah. I knew that.
But yeah, so these they use their fins to move around.
Where are
don't
they
squirt.
found? Like, where are they located at?
In the
So
water.
they're the
No.
what? They're the deepest living of all octopuses. They float above the sea floor.
Wow, they're way down there.
So they're about 9,800 to 1,300 feet.
But
below
like, are
the
they
water.
located like here by America or somewhere else?
They're probably all over the
That it
world.
didn't
Everywhere?
say because there are
There's different
17
species,
Yeah.
so yeah.
That's interesting.
I know these are cute.
It's crazy. Like, if somebody had told me that I was going to learn about an animal like this, I would be like,
Well, anything that has a puss in it, you got my attention.
Deep oceans worldwide, primarily in the Bathel zone. Oh, so the meters, so 3,000 to 6,000 meters below.
that's cool.
Yeah.
No wonder we never seen them.
Yeah.
Off the coasts of California and Oregon, Dumbo octopuses have been observed by the coasts of these states. Gulf of Mexico, they've been found there.
It's Gulf of America.
I was waiting for that. And then around the world, Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, Azores.
What?
Yeah. Monterey Bay,
They'll eat them over
Guyana.
there.
Lots of places.
We've probably been eating them
Yeah.
our whole lives and never even
Never knew it.
realized
Oh, but they're so deep, I don't think we could eat them.
Catch them, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if they're that deep, you don't want to stick your mouth in there. Yeah. No.
And who could eat this face?
Right?
You'd be surprised when the lights are off. You'll eat a lot of things.
Especially if there's alcohol involved. Like, that looks delicious. Oh my goodness, stop it.
Yeah, see,
They're so cute.
Disney has like really missed the mark. They need to make a
they
movie.
should have made a movie
I
about
know.
that.
Dumbo the octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dumbo the octopus.
Dumbo's cousin.
And
Yeah.
that's and
Dumbo.
that's a real animal. So the other one was a makeup thing. So
Yeah.
this would have been more real to prove.
They are so
Maybe they didn't know about it at that
They
time.
probably don't. Well, they did because, like you said, they named it after the movie. So I wonder what they were called before. They probably had a different name. Because nobody just wakes
Well,
up.
but they couldn't go down that far.
You know,
Well,
some men have
so they
that
were-
problem.
So they were first discovered around 1883, but live specimens weren't seen until the 1900s with the advent of deep-sea submersible vessels. The first Dumbo octopus was identified as Grimpotheos umbrellata
That's a
I don't know, I did not say that right.
Yeah.
in 1884.
It sounded like we were going to the opera or something.
While the first species were discovered in 1872 to 1876 during the Challenger expedition. I don't know what that is either.
What year?
It wasn't for. It was. So the first specimens were discovered between 1872 and 1876, but then the first one wasn't described until 1932.
Whoa.
A new species of Dumbo octopus was discovered in 2016 while scientists were on the German research ship.
That's cool.
That's a new one.
Oh, this one, is that its mouth?
A little-
I don't know. It's got a little penis.
Yeah, or a little pecker.
See that?
That's
It
cute.
doesn't even look like an octopus.
No.
That's cute though. So many
Yeah.
varieties.
Good
Oh,
job,
well.
Giggles. I like
Very
that.
good.
Aw.
It's so
logo.
cool.
Yeah. Better than the box crab
Yeah, those are cool too.
until they start kidnapping the young ones.
True.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Trafficking. Who knew crabs could traffic?
Oh, well.
I know.
Very
That's
good.
where that's where people got it from.
Probably.
Probably.
All right, y'all. I'm going to leave you with this. Man in a hospital bed wearing oxygen mask over his mouth. Nurse, he mumbles. Are my testicles black? Nurse raises the gown, holds his penis in one hand and his testicles in the other. She takes a close look and says, "There's nothing wrong with them, sir." Man pulls off his oxygen mask, smiles at her, and says very slowly, "Thanks for that. It was lovely, but listen very, very carefully. Are my test results back?"
Oh no! You heard this before.
Could you imagine?
Hey.
I don't think I would have corrected.
Hey, when you're in the hospital wearing those gowns, it's for everybody to see. Believe me. It's.
Oh, yeah. How many asses? I'm like, whoa.
When I was up in Stanford and I was having my gallbladder situation taken care of, you're laying on top of the bed. I don't have a blanket because they would ask me to cover up if I wanted a blanket.
Yeah.
And I don't. I'm a hot-blooded person. I can't stand blankets. But yeah, you got people walking in and out. Everything's right there. So it's like, after a while, you don't give a shit.
They don't look at it like we do either.
Oh
'cause
no.
They
See that every day. But then if you're embarrassed, you might as well let that go out the door because it's their job. They don't care. So no. Oh well.
It's like women when you go to your lady doctors. Like the first time you go to your lady doctor, maybe the first couple of times you're like all shy and stuff. Now you're just like whatever.
I mean, I think you guys would be more embarrassed if it was a male gynecologist, right?
She just queefs there.
I would. I think I would. I'd feel more uncomfortable if anything.
Well, what they stick in there too, that's
Yeah.
pretty bad. I mean, you ever see those pliers open up or whatever they?
Have you ever seen it?
God. Oh,
Giggles
well.
is like, I'm the operator. Small, medium, or large.
Yeah, what happens? Yeah, you guys probably would queef in their faces, wouldn't you? When they're down there. Yeah, you would.
No.
Yeah, you would.
I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah, oh, it's got to. I'm sorry. I've seen people where they're, cracking their backs on the benches and stuff like that, and all of a sudden they rip one because they can't help it. So, I'm sure that it's natural. They can't help it. So, oh well.
You want to wrap it up, Giggles?
Yeah. I was finding my animal for next week. Let's wrap it up. If y'all have any questions for any of us or just want to share a story or joke, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Rockin on the Porch, and we'll do our best to answer them in the next episode. I feel really concerned right now. I feel like you guys are up to no good.
We're just sitting here.
Show some love by following, liking, and reviewing our podcast on the platform you listen on. If we were able to brighten your day even a little bit with our stupidity, then go ahead and share this podcast with your friends and family.
Oh, now she has it memorized.
It's amazing how she remembered every word this time.
Yeah, she was like, she did not take her eyes off.
Thank you for listening and laughing with us. Until next week,
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Should know that by now, as many times you've read it.
Yeah.
But what's
Actually,
I don't know why you bring that up every
next time I should try without it. If you have any
you'll-
questions for any of us,
I know it's a long.
or want to share a
thing,
story
but-
or a joke, feel free to reach out on Instagram.
Very good.
That's funny. I love how she got like
She
all
got
like
very nervous.
I didn't
Well.
trust you. I don't trust you.
We can't.
only when you're wrapping it up. That's when you don't trust us.
Exactly. That's when I don't trust.
All right, you guys.
All right, love
Talk
you
to you
guys.
next
Thanks
week.
for all your love and support. We'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Bye.